Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle. I am doing a love reading for Libra in all placements. It is timeless and general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Looking at, yeah, somebody in your life. I had a little bit of a tantrum yesterday with Virgo. Um, Ah, yeah, talking about the past and, Virgo's basically moved on and, here's the past still. And I'm so over the past. I'm like, I just want to focus on the new. And yeah, so we'll see what comes up. I have no idea. Um, of course, roles can be reversed. Um, Sometimes multiple times in a reading. Apply it as it fits. And, and I keep forgetting this part. I'm gonna get some prosperity test while I talk. Yeah, so it's just this. Oh, if romantic love is not your focus right now, this can be anybody who's most in your energy, most front and center for you. So apply it as it fits. Um, yeah. So let's just dive in. There's Lioness, Kitty Cat, and Linda. Oh, driving to an appointment. I hope it's a good one. Yeah, the triggering past. I got triggered yesterday. Yes, I did. That's all right. That happens. I mean, I guess that's part of the lesson here for me is life. Life is a whole. It's a mixed bag. There's the good, there's the challenging, and we don't always want to focus on the challenging, but it's still part of the reality. I keep feeling like the direction I want my readings to go in is not in that direction. We're rehashing the past. I hear it from readers all the time. There are plenty of readers who do it and do it very well. And I don't know. I We'll see. Well, I keep getting this nudge to like do something else. Bruh. So I'm gonna is that what I want? Okay. Queen of the Moon. Queen of the Moon Oracle wants to be seen, heard, shown. And there's Redbeard too. Hola, hola. Thank you for being here. All right. So what's the current situation between you and this person? This could be somebody that you, of course, already know, you're already connected to. This could be someone you haven't even met yet. So what's going on for Libra? We've got trust. I need my glasses. We've got trust. Egg Moon 32. The walrus, Beatles, the walrus just popped in my head. Except instead of I am the Eggman, I am the Egg Moon. Beauty, Waning Gibbous 4, number 20. Realization, Waxing Crescent 1, number 3. Resistance, Waning Crescent 2, 25. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're learning how to trust again. You have you might have friends who are kind of helping you as you go through a period of incubation of just kind of there's this protection that's happening as you as you grow, as you morph. This could be your spirit guides, even ducks and geese. Ducks and geese might be significant for you, but it's like what's happening here is that I feel like you have been through something difficult that has put you in this place of self protection, of you going through some kind of rebirth. And what it's doing is it's bringing you back to your core, your essence. E- Seeing the beauty of who you really are, being able to tap into being able to see the beauty in the world around you. You had lost sight of this. You went through something very difficult, I feel. And this process, this kind of gestation period, as you come to this place where you are preparing to be rebirthed, you are gaining some kind of huge understanding. There's a huge realization here about where you've been versus where you want to go. And there's I feel like this realization has to do with some kind of resistance. It's like you're seeing clearly now how I'm laughing because I feel like this resistance, I can really relate to this. This resistance of like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to focus on certain things. I don't want to think about certain things. And the universe is like, no, you have to, because there is a reason for it. One of the final messages for Virgo yesterday was, working through fears. And that's why this whole thing, I feel like that's why that there's certain things that you are being forced to look at that you really don't want to, but it's because it's helping you to, as release fears. Maybe you're a cusper, Virgo, Libra, but um you you're refining yourself. You're coming to this pure essence of who you really are. And this is what's bringing in this realization. And you're like, oh, I'm starting to see how this resistance has kept me from having, you know, like what I truly want in life. Like not just a relationship, but a supportive, healthy, you know, connection, like romantic connection with someone, but like other things in life too, have been like there's a stuck energy with this resistance. And there's a lot of growth around this resistance, but it's very, I don't know the right word, like static, like it's very confined to one area. And there's something about you needing to expand, to go into a whole new world. So, since this is a love reading, let's talk about the person that you have been or are potentially going to be dealing with. And as I pick the cards, oh, okay, Dreaming Way Tarot. As I pick the cards, it will most likely be revealed who this person is. So this is how they see themselves. We've got Judgment, Scorpio, Three of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this person, they're kind of reaping what they sowed. Anyway, something that has happened. They're dealing with some kind of judgment about this. Um, if this, but yeah, okay. So basically, okay. So the Three of Pentacles is interesting because typically this is a card of teamwork. And we see one person here and their money is falling away, falling out of the hat, the boat hat. And there's a hole in the boat. There's leaking, and there's a loss of finances, abundance. This person they're getting some kind of dealing with some kind of judgment about, I don't know, they're getting their karma is what this looks like. They're having to there's a reckoning here for whatever has happened in their past. So so how do they see you? Going with the Light Seers deck. How does this person see Libra? Oh, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Strength. Leo energy. Nine of Cups. You seem to be I feel like you're not working on this connection with this person anymore. And you're kind of instead you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on um they see you as coming to terms with these different aspects of yourself, this very fierce part versus this kind of more the meeker part of you. And you're learning how to be open about like sharing yourself, sharing your heart. I'm noticing her heart necklace here. And you're getting into the flow of life. You're finding this balance within yourself. And this is bringing you like this person sees you as very happy. And getting you have some kind of wish fulfillment here. And this is all because it's because or it's happening because of or happening after you've chosen to stop putting your energy into this person. And it's interesting that this person, you stopped putting your pentacles into this person, and now they are dealing with the loss of the pentacles. So it almost feels like they were siphoning off of you somehow. um whether that was like literally taking your money or energetically, and that was depleting you. And so once you stopped feeding into that, it has kind of brought you to this place of like feeling really strong. And getting to this place of like, she's jumping out of a chest of jewels, and you're just like, you're feeling really good because you're focusing on yourself. The Nine of Cups is very much like self fulfillment, doing what you need to do for yourself to be happy. And again, there's a lot of light coming from the heart chakra. There's something about you just following your heart. So, okay, so going with the Tarot of Transcendence, what are this person's intentions? Nine of Swords, the Emperor in reverse. Oh, the Sun in reverse. Yeah, this person is they're all up in their head. They're unhappy. They're super stressed out, and they want to try to take control of the situation. Oh, and by the way, we have Aries and Leo. Leo again. I feel like this person is really that they have lost control in their life, within their own mind, having possibly having trouble sleeping. um there's a need. I'm noticing these are all needles, like you would get a pack of like sewing needles here at the top. And rather than repairing something, the needles are just hanging on the wall as a reminder that they need to repair something, but they're so caught up in their head. They they can't figure out, like, it hasn't even occurred to them. They're very focused on their um whatever is happening for them. Yeah, the and so there's potentially something here where this person want um they want to take control of the situation, but it's from a kind of it's from a toxic way of thinking. It's from this place of stress and anxiety, and they want to feel better, but they're not they're not tapping into that personal strength the way that you are. And it's almost like seeing you rise up and be happy is just making everything worse for this person, because they're just like, "Oh my god, you know, I I want to get back to where things were." I don't know, do they? Maybe. I don't know, maybe they're just unhappy with their with how things are now, because they are out of control. And so there's something about them wanting to try to take back control, but it's not from a good place. Whereas for you, you are in a good place. And so, like, you already have one up on this person because you're you're just in a higher vibration. And I feel like they're just I'm getting the image of them like trying to climb up out of some kind of, you know, hole, deep hole, and they just keep sliding back down again. They're trying to get control. They're trying to grab onto, those roots or something to get up out, and whatever they grab onto just pulls straight out and they slide back down. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's let's see where how do you feel about yourself? How do you see yourself? Yeah, okay. Dream Keepers Tarot. J Dub made it. Good morning. Thanks for showing the love. Appreciate you. All right. How do you see yourself? The Hierophant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is Taurus. The Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Huh. You're I mean, you're having some kind of you're moving into um a very like grounded and spiritual kind of way of being. You may have some kind of like spiritual rituals that you follow. You could even be stepping into some kind of role where you're like a mentor or a guide, a way shower, guru, something like this. um it's interesting that we have the chariot and the eight of cups in reverse, because it makes me feel like there isn't forward movement here. And then this speaks to this trust, where you're not walking away. So the thing about the eight of cups is, it's about walking away, but then whatever you're walking away from, you're moving towards something else. You're not really doing that. You may still be hung up on the past, on this person. um you're thinking about it. She's holding an hourglass, and there's a skeleton hand like wrapped around her shoulder, and there's a part of her that's dissolving, and there's another kind of more ghostly part that's going in a different direction. And this is all in reverse. So it's like I feel like you're working, you're incubating. You're not fully formed yet. And so you know that you can't move forward yet. You don't have all the information. You don't know how to walk away in order to walk toward something else, or it's not the right time yet. This could be a part of this resistance that you're bumping up against. um Maybe, yeah, see, I started talking about it. Maybe you're feeling the way I was feeling with that Virgo reading, where you're just like, I don't want to think about this anymore, and there's resistance around that, and it's like, no, but you're not supposed to walk away yet, because you have something to learn. You have more wisdom to get, or you're somehow, there's something about you learning how to work with the energies that are within you. That's a part of this strength, I feel, is you're having to you're being forced to come to terms with something that you have not been wanting to look at, but the universe is like, you got it, you got some more to work on. And you're seeing this is how you see yourself. You're like, all right, I'm not being allowed to move forward. But it seems like every day you're like, okay, I kind of understand. I'm able to help others because of where I've been. I'm still figuring this out, but it's like you're already like maybe two steps ahead of someone else, and you're like, well, this is as much as I've learned to this point, and this is somehow helping others, or you're just coming to this like very clear understanding with something too about tradition, falling back on some kind of tradition, or maybe even creating a new tradition for yourself that is based in beauty. And again, with this kind of getting down to the core, to the essence of yourself. there's there's an empowering energy here for you. So how do you see this person? Oh, right, yeah, okay. The good tarot. Oh, MC. in astrology. I isn't I don't know astrology very well. I am sorry. I am not. I know the basics. Does anybody know MC? Is it it's midheaven, right? I don't know what it means though. I would just Google it. Let's see. We've got 6 of fire in reverse. Page of fire in reverse. This is how you see this person. Uh-huh. Okay. Wheel of fortune in reverse. Yeah. It's yeah, this person is they're getting smacked in the face with karma. Um yeah, you can see, you can tell this person is not doing well. Financially, maybe in other ways as well. They've lost their zest. They they've been knocked down off their high horse. Um and they're this person, if you've seen them recently, like maybe you hadn't seen them in a while and you see them again, they have aged. You feel like, whoa, wow, what happened? Yeah, this stress that this person is undergoing, the judgment that they're getting is really like, it's really intense and it's affecting them physically. Um, they may have lost any friends, family, any kind of following that they've had. Um, and they're in this very stagnant energy, and I think this is why they're experiencing such financial loss, at least because their energy is very blocked. And I feel like most likely you were their lifeline, and when you cut them off, they didn't have that, they didn't have your energy anymore to feed on. I'm getting ugh. um left to their own devices, they're just kind of floundering. They don't they and yeah, and you you see this very clearly. I don't know, maybe you feel a little bit bad for this person. I get the sense you don't necessarily wish them, you don't wish anything bad on them. You just you needed to pull your energy back and focus it on yourself. And sadly, it's having a really negative effect on them. So, what are your intentions? Okay, going with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. Yesterday, I was like, they're not my friends today. Nah, they're always my friends. I love the creepy trees. All right. So your intentions are 9 of swords. Interesting. Interesting that you both have 9 of swords as your intentions. 7 of cups in reverse. 5 of cups. Yeah, you're working through fears. This in a sense, this is similar to Virgo, the Virgo reading. Because you're still, whatever happened here with this person has has put you on high alert, to the point where, because we see these creatures with the red eyes, and there's something about you just being like, kind of jumpy, like, like anybody who comes near you, you're just like, are you going to get me? Are you going to get me? Like there's something where um, you're coming to terms with how difficult things have been for you. And I think that's why there's this resistance. And so, you're kind of gaining you're coming out of confusion. You're understanding why you have been in this place of like overthinking and stress and trouble sleeping, because at the end of the day you were really hurt. You feel, I don't know, like you were singled out, odd man out. I'm getting like, this 5 of cups is, that's right. Yeah, 5 of cups is so interesting because there's all these like blue tree beings around, 3 of them specifically. And then we have the red one there in the background. And I'm picking up that you're the red one here. Like it makes me think of blood. It makes me think of like you were singled out, or you felt other than somehow. And with the 7 of cups in reverse, like there's a church here. So, and in reverse, it's like you're kind of happy. I don't know, something about you walking away from a spiritual group or spiritual community. Maybe you and this person were like a part of a church together, or somehow, um yeah, there's this group of people, and you're just like, I I'm coming to terms with the fact that um I was not treated, I was not, there was a clique or something. I was not a part of the group. This person was not fair to you. And it makes sense why they're having this judgment now. It's like the universe kind of just, yeah, smacked them down. um and I mean, really, it was their own, this is their own undoing. So, okay, so let's see what's hidden. What don't you see? What does Libra not see? I'm gonna go with the um Tarot of Mystical Moments. King of Swords. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ace of Cups. Oh, oh, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. I feel like I feel like you may be having somebody new come onto the scene. You're meeting someone, maybe you already know them. This King of Swords, female king, by the way. Both, it's interesting too. Both the emperor and the female, and the King of Swords are female. But this King of Swords, there's somebody here. But this could be you. Okay. My initial feeling is, oh, you're going to have some kind of new beginning, um with with a King of Swords. This King of Swords can also be you, and this Ace of Cups could be you learning to love yourself even more. That's a part of this trust. It's a part of this, this incubation. um you're possibly having some kind of glow up, and understanding. It's like and this is so interesting too, because I talked about the needle. We have the needles here on the wall. It's like you're figuring out, no, let's see. Is this person figuring out that, oh, in order to repair something, they need to take the needle off the wall? They need to actually do something with the needle. They need to bring light back into the situation in order to have a new beginning with you. Or this is someone new. That was my initial impression. Someone new who they they know how to use the needle versus this other person who's like, it's in plain sight and they have no idea what to do. And and so, okay, so my my initial feeling was that you're potentially having this like new romantic beginning, and with this emperor in reverse, this person, because this is their intentions, right? Same card. um they're having to witness you. They're spinning more out of control as you have some kind of new awesome beginning. Whether this is just you like having a newfound relationship with yourself, you're falling in love with yourself, which is definitely a part of this. And I think you are attracting someone in who matches your energy, because you know how to weave light in. You're learning how to weave light into the situation, into yourself, into your life. And there's someone coming in who also has learned how to do that. And this emperor in reverse is just like, yeah, I feel like there's this feeling of this person just having, see, this is what you don't see. I feel like this is what you don't see coming. It's what's hidden. Okay, there's another kind of narrative here too, which is that this person is figuring out how to use the needle. They've taken the needle off the wall. They're the King of Swords is all about being honest, showing up, um, focusing on the facts, being very logical, and wanting to have some kind of new beginning. And it's like maybe this person is learning how to love themselves more, and then um but then the emperor in reverse is like, there's something about spinning their wheels. They're like, they kind of start to figure something out and then they get sucked back down again. And there's a loss of power, a loss of control. um but I don't know, I just really feel strongly that this is them losing control over you, because you're having some kind of new beginning, whatever that is, which is really good. You're very excited about this. And there's all these butterflies just pouring out of this cup. So it's like you finish incubating. You it's like you're the caterpillar in the cocoon, and then instead of one butterfly coming out of the cocoon, there's like, loads of them. And this person is just like, but wait, I can't put the butterflies on a string. I can't control Libra anymore. You're just, yeah, yeah. So, so um well, let's see what this person's next actions are. Going with the Tarot of the Divine. No, yeah. Yes. Tarot of the Divine. Four of Swords. Two of Cups. Oh, Five of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay. This person has they've gotten the wake up call. This person has, they've been, they, um, just got smacked down again. The smackdown from the universe is like, whatever's been happening in their life is really forcing them to come to terms with how they've been showing up, how they were siphoning off of you. And so they've been, um, they're, they're getting into this place of resting, healing, maybe, I don't know, maybe meditating. They're tying up the beast. They're recognizing the beast within themselves, and they're getting a hold of it. We see this beast all tied up with the sword through its mouth. It's like they're learning how to, they're coming to terms with this part of themselves, and recognizing that you're the person that they really love, that they totally squandered that, and um, they they want to come to you and tell you the truth. They want to stop. I think they're recognizing that they've been very manipulative, and they're just showing up very honestly. I feel like they may want to apologize. You have that judgment there, um, and just show you that they really do truly care about you, and they just, for a time, that was really hidden even from themselves, because there was some kind of beast they were dealing with, their inner beast. And I think that you have really helped this person learn how to see themselves in a new way, because you have kind of tamed the beast within yourself, and you have become kind of a way shower for this person, just kind of leading by example. So if nothing else, you're gonna get some honest truth from this person about how they feel. Like, maybe they're gonna say, like, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and they truly mean it, because they're taking this time to to really truly heal themselves. So oh my god, this went long. um Moonology. I want to see where this is heading, potential outcome. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, which happens in Sagittarius season. The answers you need are coming. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. I think Leo had that. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Yeah. The answers you need are coming. So that's a part of this trust. Um, the answers you need are coming, and it's gonna, if you're not there yet, it's gonna be so big you can't ignore it. It's like, oh, like, if you're unsure right now, it's gonna become very clear, and you're gonna understand the adjustments that are required to move forward in a way that gets you to the 10 of cups. You're at the 9 of cups already, and I feel like this person, they are making adjustments, which um I feel like, if nothing else, this is going to finally help release you from the past, where it's not something where you're trying desperately not to think about anymore. It's like you come to terms and then you're just like, "Oh yeah, that's a part of my story. That's what happened. I'm not triggered by it. I feel neutral about it." Um, and and you've been working very hard on this, and I feel like this person is working very hard on themselves too, and it will pay off. I don't know if this is something, it's probably different for different people. Maybe you two will reconcile and come back together, or maybe it's just like, okay, we're we had love for each other once. We can actually, be on good terms at least, or neutral terms. Um, as we just kind of adjust to this new way of thinking and seeing each other, and ultimately, forgiving the past. Your hard work is paying off. It's yeah, it's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.